Hello and welcome to the in-depth series section of Drishti IAS. I'm Aisha, and in today's episode we will be talking about the topic of tabla and how the evolution of tabla took place, what is the history of tabla, and then what are the different gharanas related to tabla. As recently the tabla maestro Ustad Zakir Hussain has passed away, and this brings up the topic of tabla. So let us first of all understand the timeline. First we will be looking at the news, then the introduction of tabla, origin of tabla, what are the different parts of tabla, tabla gharanas. There are in total 6 gharanas in tabla, and in the end prelims MCQ. Topic is of relevance from General Studies paper 3, that is art and culture. As we move forward, do not forget to subscribe to the channel. The news talks about story of the evolution of the tabla and its various gharanas. So first of all, Drishti IAS Mukherjee Nagar classes has now shifted to Noida, and the admissions are open for English medium in the IAS GS Foundation course covering both prelims and mains in offline batches are open. English medium admissions are open, and Hindi medium, the date for Hindi medium batch starting is 16th of January. For any query, give us a call at 87501 87501. So the news talks about death of Ustad Zakir Hussain has brought up the topic or has reopened the topic of tabla and the debate among the musicologists, musicians and writers on the origin and evolution of tabla and the process of its incorporation in Hindustani classical music. So how the origin of tabla took place. So first of all, introduction. So let's look at this picture. This is how the tabla looks like. There are 2 different entities in tabla, and then there is an percussion instrument known as pakhwaj. So pakhwaj and tabla both are percussion instruments. So percussion instruments are basically the instruments which are meant to produce sound either by striking or by drumming them. So that those are percussion instruments. So both pakhwaj and tabla are percussion instruments. So the tabla and pakhwaj are 2 of the most popular percussion instruments in North India classical music, and the origin of both the instruments can be traced to historical changes and innovations, as they are not an ancient as their name suggests. And the origin of tabla is also debated. There are many stories related to the origin of tabla. And when the instruments like pakhwaj and tabla as they comes together, so pakhwaj is considered to be much older as compared to tabla. So let us talk about the origin of tabla. The term tabla is derived from the Arabic word tabl, and the meaning of the Arabic word tabl is flat surface. So the tabla gained popularity in classical music during the 18th century, and it consists of 2 parts, right part and left part. The right part is tabla while the left part is daga. And the origin of tabla has been debated. There are many theories related to it. So one of the theory talks about that it was created by cutting the pakhwaj in half. So this is pakhwaj. So one theory talks about that if you cut the pakhwaj in half, it will form 2 tablas. So but this theory was not accepted. Then came the second theory, and it talks about that the creation of tabla goes to the legendary poet and disciple of Nizamuddin Auliya, that is Hazrat Amir Khusrau, during the time of 1253 to 1325. So this is a theory which has gained popularity. Then in the court of Mughal Emperor Muhammad Shah Rangila, musicians Sadarang and Adarang popularized the Khayal style, and the Khayal style did not suit the deep resonant sound of the pakhwaj. So they needed a lighter sound and also more refined percussion instrument and this way the tabla was incorporated or inaugurated. So these are few of the theories, different theories. First of all, that it was divided, the pakhwaj was divided into 2 halves, then about Amir Khusrau, then about the court of Muhammad Shah Rangila. So these are few of the theories which talks about the introduction of tabla. Now instrument evolution. So the construction of these instruments evolved over time from earthen materials to wood for both tabla and pakhwaj. So earlier it was made from earthen material, but now wood is used and many other instruments are also used. Then the resonating part of pakhwaj and tabla are now sometimes made of metals like brass and copper also. As the time passes by, the new developments and innovations are also taking place with regard to the instruments and how to make the sound of the instrument better. Then in Punjab, the left part of the tabla is called dhama, and it is still common to apply dove paste to enhance its sound, and the sound comes more refined. Now different parts of tabla. Now look at this image. This is how the tabla looks like. There are two parts of tabla, right and the left. So let us talk about the parts of tabla. So tabla may be divided into pieces. That is, the piece on the right side is called daya and the piece on the left side is called baya or daga. Then the piece on the right side is made of wood, while the piece in the left side is made of clay or steel. So this you can say the right side and this is the left side. So daya and baya, and the right side is made of wood while the left side is made of steel or clay. So it has many parts. First of all is wood. So the piece of the right side is made of wood which is hollow from inside. So this is hollow from inside and it is of round shape. So if you will see that both left and right are different in shape. So the right one is round in shape and it is wide at the bottom and narrow at the top. Then second comes the pudi, P-U-D-I. So it is skin of goat that covers the body of tabla with black masala in the middle. It is tied with leather cords. So if you will see that this is pudi, this white portion on the top is pudi, then there is black masala in the middle and it is tied with different cords. Then the third part comes and that is gajra. Third is gajra. It is a round fat belt put at the upper portion of tabla. It has 16 holes through which leather cords passes. So then there is gajra. So this round shaped is what is called gajra, and it has many different, in it many different cords are attached or many different cords passes through it. Then fourth comes badhi, B-A-D-D-H-I. Badhi is, it is a long leather cord that passes through gajra. It tightens the pudi as has its stay at wooden bales. So this is badhi. Then comes fifth, that is C-H-A-N-T-I, that is shanti. It is a leather belt set inside the pudi along its circular end. So this pudi which is at the circular end, the shanti is within this pudi. Then comes sixth is siyahi. It is a circle of black masala set in the middle of the pudi with a little margin from the gajra. So this belt called pudi, there is gajra inside it and also there is siyahi inside it, and siyahi and gajra are at little distance from each other. Then comes next, that is love, L-A-V. It is the blank space set between the shanti and siyahi within the pudi. Then comes gatta, G-A-T-T-A, and gatta is the 8 wooden bales. 8 wooden bales are placed in the right piece of tabla, each having a length of about 2 inches. 8 wooden planes. So 8 wooden plates. So this wooden plates which are set inside the cords, that is gatta, and the leather cords press them. So leather cords comes after it or above it, you can say. These bales may be pushed above to make the pitch of swar high or to make it low. So the swar and the rag can be changed through it. Then next comes the gudri, G-U-D-R-I. So it is at the bottom of the tabla, and because of gudri, tabla stands on the surface. So gudri is this black portion on which the tabla sits and the balance of the tabla gets maintained. Then next topic comes the gharanas. So what are the different gharanas in tabla? So in total there are 6 gharanas in tabla, within tabla, and these 6 gharanas are Delhi, Lucknow, Farrukhabad, Ajrara, Punjab and Banaras. So let us talk about it. So first is the Delhi Gharana. So Delhi Gharana is the oldest among all, and it is considered to be the oldest among all, and it was founded by Siddhar Khan, who was born around 1700. Then comes the Lucknow Gharana. So second is the Lucknow Gharana. Mian Bakshu Khan. It is founded by Mian Bakshu Khan and is commonly believed by Modu Khan. Then comes the third Gharana, and that is the Farrukhabad Gharana. It was founded by Haji Vilayat Khan. Then comes fourth Gharana, and that is the Ajrara Gharana. It was founded by Kallu Khan and Miru Khan. Then fifth Gharana, and that is the Punjab Gharana. So Punjab Gharana was first discovered in Lahore, first as a Pakhwaj tradition, which was founded by Lal Bhavani Singh, and then this lineage was then adapted to the tabla by the Kedar Baksh. And then comes the sixth Gharana, and that is the Banaras Gharana, and it was founded by Ram Sahi, and Banaras Gharana is considered to be out of the all six Gharanas, it is considered to be the most recent one. So this is about tabla. And now in the end, a prelims MCQ, and it is a PYQ of the year 2017, and I have put this question just to make you understand that question can be asked from any respect of musical instruments or art and culture. So how the question can be asked? With reference to Manipuri Sankirtana, consider the following statements. Manipuri Sankirtana, it is a song and a dance performance. Second, cymbals are the only musical instruments used in the performance. Third, it is performed to narrate the life and deeds of Lord Krishna. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1, 2 and 3, 1 and 3 only, 2 and 3 only, or 1 only. Now what happens is that on the basis of, now remove Manipuri Sankirtana from this and put tabla, and different statements that can be formed is that these are the different parts of tablas. This part means this in tabla. There are how many gharanas in tabla, which one is considered to be the oldest gharana or the newest gharana. So many different aspects can be asked, like for example, the recently which tabla maestro's death has taken place. So these kind of questions can be asked. So for this question, you need to tell me the answer in the comment section. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Till we meet next time. Keep reading, keep writing, and keep subscribing to the channel. Thank you.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.